John, Big John. 4 beers during the week. Cool. I might have had 2 whiskies this evening, but they were hot whiskies because I am just minging with the cold. Whiskey, lemon, honey, hot water. Right, so you notice more hunger than typical this week. I mean, we did pull calories out, right? Did we? No, that was 2 weeks ago. Your step counts up. So you're up by about an average of 1,000 steps. That's an extra 7,000 steps. That's going to have a knock-on effect with your appetite. So yeah, that'll be the reason why you're hungrier. It's not a bad thing. Sleep. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, terrible. The rest of the week, well, not terrible. I'm exaggerating a little bit there. The rest of the week is great. These are just slightly below optimal. Okay, we want to try and get on top of that. Food-wise, 202 protein, 56 fat, 135 on the carbs, all within tolerance, all spot on, no complaints. Step count, target was 10k. You've done with 11.4. Cardio 1, 2, 3 for a total of 1, 2, 3. So we're low on the cardio, but it's actually more than the target in terms of the total. Okay, so we've got 2 cardio sessions at 30 minutes is what we've got planned. You've done obviously 3 sessions with them taking you to 36 minutes when combined on these 2 that were slightly under. Body weight average 70.7, which is a big change. So we're down by half a kilo. Waistline is up. It's probably just inflammation from having a few beers. Everything else unchanged. So, well, your arms went up. Cancel. Why can't I just... That's why. Yes, your arms went up. Interesting. But obviously we don't complain about that ever. There's no such thing as having your arms too big. It's not a thing, John. So you ate lunch out twice this week, Thursday and Friday. Not sure of the macros. I mean, best guesstimate, okay? Thursday lunch, after working out macros, it was much higher carbs than expected. Burger and chips. Yeah, it's gonna be. MyFitnessPal sends you out whilst writing out calories, and it did not recognise passwords or even have an email address, so you think it may be a problem with their own server, but it does pose a problem if it doesn't. It does pose a problem if it doesn't come back online again soon. Yeah, hopefully you get that resolved pretty much immediately. Things like this are sent to trials, John. Not a bad week. Half a kilo down, even with the slight increase in waistline. Not worried about that. It's still lower than 2 weeks ago, so we are moving in the right direction, and I expect that will be back in line by next week. We don't need to do anything. You're half a kilo down. We can just let this continue as is. So the usual advice applies, which is if you've got any questions, any problems, any issues, all you need to do, as per usual, is drop me a WhatsApp. It's a rinse and repeat day. Any questions, any problems, like I said, WhatsApp me.